Hi guys, what's up? So, I've been like really hyper lately. I think it's just because I've been super happy. I don't know, I'm just happy. But I'm gonna really try not to swear. Like, really try. It's not ladylike and feminine, and it's more like I don't know, it feels like more of a guy thing. I don't know, I just feel like it would feel more like a guy thing. And, and like, like when you really want to swear and it's like essential and it's like that like exaggeration, is that the word I want to use? It's like, like you have to get like fucking, like it's like that was fucking awesome, like something like that. It's like you need to say fucking. It's like that was so awesome, like so awesome. Like that doesn't sound like me. One and two, that sounds like a valley girl, and I'm not a valley girl. Okay, no. Whatever. So okay. I was oh, babe boy's mad at me. Okay. Come on, Bethany. Get it together. So today I've been doing this new technique, right? New technique in order to be happier, right? So you know how like we have all these like intrusive thoughts, and we have like all these like negative perceptions and negative beliefs and all the stuff that holds us back and all the stuff that makes us miserable and all that stuff. So what I've been doing is, and I've done this before, but like sometimes like you forget, like something will get so like yeah, that's how it will get, like it will get fucking oh, so hyper. No, but I guess I should be a valley girl. No. But what I'm trying to say is that you could be doing really good, and you could be doing like really healing work and like happy, and then bam, something happens and you're like, what the fuck? See, that's what I mean. You're like, what the fuck? Like that's the time where you would do it. Like, I still want to be able to do that, but like I don't have to be like, yeah, and fucking like I don't need to like have a conversation where it's like not needed. Like, I still want to be like my manly self and my ladylike self, but I've been way more ladylike, and I'm charming and I'm mysterious, so I am like a girl, the right kind of girl. I am the right kind of girl. But no, so when you have these thoughts, like, okay, I was listening to something today, and it was called, I don't remember, but it was a sermon, and it was fucking, see? It was amazing. It was so amazing. So, because I need to be more professional, too. Like, in my videos, like, I have to start, wow. So anyways, so, like, in my videos, like, I have to be more professional, because, like, I went to, like, this place, and I was talking to them, and I was like, yeah, like, I have TikTok and a Facebook and blah, 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 and a YouTube channel for my tarot and this, that, and the other. And they're like, how many followers do you have? Da, da, da. And I was like, but they're also like my life, and like, it's not just tarot, and I swear in a lot of my readings. And so I didn't call back the lady like I was supposed to. But, like, the girl was, like, I was so hyper. Like, I had to, like, sit down. And I think that didn't really look good either. But I don't think that was a good idea. I don't think that was for me. And I think that's why it happened. So, I'm on to bigger and better things. Bigger and better things. Anyways, okay. So, this isn't a change of thought. A change of thought to a feeling. I don't know. It was such a good sermon. And I'm going to tell you right now, like, I don't want people to think like I'm like this huge godly person. Like, I am, but you just learn from them. It's like the ones that I listen to are like self-help. Like, yeah, they talk about the Bible and that and the other thing, and they talk about, the stories, but they also teach you like from the stories. You know what I mean? So it's like a life lesson book. Really, because it's man-made. I don't see, I almost just said I don't fucking know who wrote it. Like, that would be a reason to want to say it. Anyways, we don't have to go there. So Bethany's just gonna try not to swear, and that's that. So, don't whine, baby. So anyways, oh yeah, so it was saying, like, you know how, like, you can be, like, in a really good mood, and then all of a sudden, like, you're pissed? And I don't really know if I want to go through all the examples, but, like, we do that, right? And besides, like, you passing through somebody's aura and getting their aura mixed in with, I'm not going to do all the spirituality reasons. I'm just going to do life. Like, I'm not going to go into all that. But yeah, your aura can, whatever, blah, and it goes in there, whatever. So what happens is, you know, you could literally be fine, and then you're scrolling through your phone and you see something, and you see somebody, like, going on vacation, but you know that they're in debt, or you're in debt, and then you start getting mad and offended at the fact that they're on vacation and you're not. And it's like, you just use somebody else's life to get offended. And you're not even there. Like, they didn't even do it, like, with you presently. Like, you just got pissed. So it's like when we, like, scroll through things on our Facebooks or Instagram or any of those social media things, it's like we get involved and get mad. It's like for other people's lives. And it's like, why? Why do you do that? But it's like we like to judge people for the things that we have judgment on ourselves for. So keep that in mind. If you can, like, be aware of it and, like, see that you're talking shit about somebody and be like, oh, why am I talking shit about them? And then figure it out, and then go down to your core, and then figure out how it internalizes externally in you, in why, and then heal it. Okay. So anyways, yeah. So that was cool, like, how he did it and everything, like, how, like, a thought is what produces a feeling, and a feeling is what produces an action. An action is what, you know, a reaction to an action. That was me, not the thing. That's something that I've learned, and I didn't do it very well, but whatever. So pretty much, if you think about it, so, oh, I can put this together. Yes. Okay. So you have the thought that turns into a feeling, right? So this is what I've been doing today. Oh, it's awesome. I didn't even know I could do this. Well, like, put my theory together, because I wasn't even going to talk about that part, but whatever. So what I'm trying to say is what I've been doing lately, right? When you have, like, intrusive thoughts, or overthinking, or overanalyzing, or like all that, start picking at your thoughts. Like, when you think of something, examine it and think why you're thinking it, and then think, does this benefit me to think this or not? Because depending on the thought is what is bringing out the emotion. So today, I mean, I'm not going to say I don't have bad thoughts, because I have insecurities and I, you know, whatever, and I can say that because I'm vulnerable and I'm trying to save the world, so I have to be vulnerable in order to do that. I mean, I'm posting twin flame things. I'm literally expressing my love for somebody that, we're not going in there. But anyways, vulnerable is, see, I was just vulnerable as fuck. Like, it would make sense. But I'm, like, I need to, like, figure out other words. And I'm smart and I know a lot of words. I know good words, like big words. And I know how to, Dawson's so good at it. Like, I don't even know where he found out the words. Like, and I'm like, yes. Oh my God. We were in the car. I want to make this for a different video. I'm going to do it for a different video, because it's, like, on its own thing. So, and when I was in the car and he did it, I was like, oh, I want to make a video of this, because that's my kid and it's awesome. And yeah, so score. But good mothering. He's so amazing. But anyways, what was I saying? So yeah, so I don't really have much intrusive thoughts lately, but this is, and I was talking to God about it, my spirit guides, whoever listens in my car when I'm by myself, it's who I talk to, okay? And something comes out of it, so I know it's not just me being crazy, because I'm not crazy. I know how shit works. So I'm crazy in a good way. But anyways, and there is a good crazy. Anyways, okay, off track, Bethany. So if you have negative thoughts, right? Like I was saying something, what was I saying? I was saying something to myself, and then like I had this feeling. Like legit, like I had like a feeling within me. Like I felt it. It wasn't like an emotion. It was like something within me was like, no. And I was like, why? Like, why? Like, why did, like, 717 twin film. Like, so it's like, why do I feel, like, why? Like, why? If I think this, why did that reaction just happen? And I'm like, why? Like, I'm literally like, hey, why? Like, why? And then I'm like bitching. I'm complaining about it. I'm just like talking and I'm like, I don't understand why if I feel worthy, whenever I do something or whenever I say it, like there's that little thing and it's like saying, no, you don't. And it's like, but I do. I'm like, why are you saying I don't within me when you do? And it's like so annoying. And I'm like, why? Like, just why? So those were like my intrusive thoughts today. I would say something like, oh, I can do that. And then I'd have a little feel, like this legit feeling, like a tingly, like overwhelming, weird feeling. And I'm just like, why did that happen? I know I can do it. I know I can do it. Like I've already done it and I've already done it, but like I'm doing it differently in this way, but it's because I've grown and I can. And even though it's not easy, I try to inspire people to be able to open themselves to being their authentic self. So I try not to hide me. Like I do. I don't tell everybody anything, but I'm not like gonna hide certain aspects that literally are supposed to be part of my purpose. Even if I feel like I'm embarrassed by it. I have to do it. Vulnerability. I'm good at it. I am really good at it. And I like listening to people and hearing people out when they need to talk. And I used to have a really bad problem with like interrupting somebody, but it's usually because I thought that they were done talking. But every time it happens now, I'm always like, shut up as soon as possible. Cause I like didn't used to like just not realize it. It wasn't like I was being rude and like just talking. It was me literally thinking that they were done. So I'd start talking. So as soon as I realized like they're not done, I'm like, just shut up. And then, you know, I have one person that's like, I'm not done talking, you're gonna listen. It's like, no crap, I'm gonna listen because I didn't know you were done, so I'm gonna sit here and listen to you because I want to hear what you have to say. But it makes me look like I was about to interrupt him, and I'm like, crap, like I wasn't. And then he has to say it. You're gonna listen to me. Yeah, I was going to anyways. Like, I want to listen to you, and you won't let me. Unless I'm getting in trouble. Anyways. Back to intrusive thought. So, like, those were, like, my things. Like, I was like, but, you know. But then, this is where this thing comes in. I was like, I don't like that feeling. So, I'm gonna erase that is every time it comes up. Because it does not benefit me. It gives me a bad feeling. It makes me feel icky. I mean, it didn't, because I knew what I, like, you know, whatever. So I guess I can say that the method works because it really didn't bother me. I just started being frustrated and talking out loud, complaining. Or not complaining, just asking questions like, why do I do that? Like, anyways, so I was like, I was thinking like, okay, people can pick out their feelings if they're self-aware and if like if they like pay attention to it. You know what I mean? Like, why? So if like you pay attention to it and you listen to your thoughts, you know? So if you're like overthinking something that happened at work or something, or you're worried about something happening, and you're like overthinking it, like you can't stop thinking, like, or being nervous or being fearful, like having that fear within you that something bad's gonna happen, so you keep, or you're confused about something and you can't stop thinking about it, you know what I mean? Something like that. So like, say you're worried about a health thing, and you have a doctor's appointment and you're nervous, you know what I mean? And you're like, oh my God, this is gonna go bad, like something's gonna happen, I'm gonna get bad news, like like I don't want to go there, I don't even want to know what they have to say, so maybe I should just back out of the appointment and not go at all, like, you know what I mean? So if like you start hearing those things, like those don't benefit you. It makes you an angry, maybe not angry, a worried, like feared based, ego driven, like person and other things. But the point is that pick out of that. Like, so if you're thinking that, realize you're thinking that, and be like, erase, bam, gone. And I have like methods on how you can do that. Like, I'm not going to do that right now. I learned it a long time ago. So yeah, so what was I saying? Why did this always happen to me? I know this though. I know what I was saying on this. Okay, came back. So it's like so weird when I'm doing it in between when I'm talking, I can forget. But if I'm listening to somebody, like, and I'm focused completely on them listening and not talking and just listening because I'm a good listener, then like I don't forget anything they say. And it's like, and I don't think while I'm listening. Like, I'm not, like, thinking of, like, the next thing. I used to. But it's, like, I'm not, like, thinking of the next thing to say. Or, like, if they're about to say something and it's not true or whatever. And it's like, okay, you're about to fight them as soon as they're done. I don't do that anymore. Which is cool. Because I don't like doing that. So, I just like being a good person. So, anyways, what was I saying? Oh, my God. Okay. So then, you know, you pick out all those negative thoughts. And then you replace them. Like, you replace the story. You change the story. And I've done videos on that. You change the story, right? So instead, you're going to be like, I'm so glad I'm going to the doctors because I'm going to be able to figure out what's going on. And then I'll know the next step to being able to do what I need to do in order to try to feel better, try to make the diagnosis, whatever it is. Like, at least I'll know the next step. And I won't be worried about that. You know what I mean? It makes you feel so much better. It really does. And do it every single time it comes up. Because it doesn't mean just because you do it once that it's gonna go away. It's just done. No. Because people are different and people can think a different way than another person can. And just because they don't understand it doesn't mean that it's wrong. But we all deal with things differently. So your coping skill could maybe not work for me whatsoever. You know what I mean? But my coping skills do, but you think that they're dumb. And it's like, but if they work for me, why are you even saying anything? Because look, I'm healing and I'm a happy person and blah, 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 blah. So that's like how you like would stop anxiety or, you know, whatever. Like, oh, my boyfriend's cheating on me. Oh, this and that. He doesn't love me. Blah, blah, blah. Instead, just be like, okay, well, if he is cheating on me, at least I would know. And I know that I'm worthy of better. So at least I would know sooner than later so I could leave him for somebody better. Well, don't leave somebody and go look for somebody else. Like, do some healing work before you go out into the world. Like, I haven't done it in 2 years and a couple months. Like, I tried. I did move on from detachment, and I can move on and go out into the world if I wanted to. But like it's like a transition. I was listening to something that like I'm in two worlds right now. Like I'm in like old thinking, but knowing it's not true, trying to go into new thinking that I know is true and leave those other thoughts behind so I can transition completely. So like that's what my problem is right now. But because I know the truth and because it's literally smack dab in front of my face every day, it's kind of easier to trust and have faith, which is what the twin flame journey is about. It's like the Holy Trinity, like just having faith and trust and believing in your worthiness and love and whatever, and helping people heal into learning their authentic self to learn how to unconditionally love like we do, because we learn how to unconditionally love each other, which brings that out into the world, especially with how you heal. So yeah, you just change the story. Because if somebody is cheating on you, why would you want to stay with them? And I've done it. I know. But I wouldn't ever do it again. Like, if you cheat on me and I found out, like, done. The situation I'm in now is totally different. And it's 2 years later. So it's, like, different. It's different. But, so I can't be like, well, you're doing it right now, Bethany. Because it's not even like that. But, so I can't give you an example of something like that. But yeah, it's like you can turn, and then it builds your confidence and it builds your sense of worthiness, and you are able to detach more from heartbreak because you know that you would rather know if they're cheating on you or not, because you don't want to waste your entire life with somebody that's doing that to you, because you can find someone better that you deserve love from and have a happy, beautiful life. And it's like, but if you stayed not knowing that entire time, it could have like killed you years. If you found out years of down, it will hurt more. So those are how you have to look at things. Like, if you're cheating on me, I'd rather know within a week rather than 2 years, 3 years. You know what I mean? Like, because it's going to hurt more. But that's how you change those thoughts, those negative beliefs and limitations, because when those negative thoughts come up, or fears or whatever, or your ego of needing validation, then that's when you do it. Like, that's when you can use that technique. Okay? Okay. All right. I think I'm done. Yeah. I need to go do stuff, and I wanted to do the other video by Dawson. And I think I put all my happy energy into it, so hopefully people will laugh at my dumbness because I'm a valley girl. No. Okay. All right. Bye, guys. Mwah.